average time a woman can keep a secret is 47 hours 15 minutes. That's the fact about women. Good evening. You're welcome to Women's Cycles and Ataza TV. I am your host, Blessing Harina, your mic picker. Like we often say, don't be a woman that needs a man, but be a woman that men need. On today's roller coaster, it's promised to be mind-blowing, inspiring. So relax as we go on this commercial break. You're welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Women's Cycles on Ataza TV. On our Women's Cycles sequence this evening, we shall be bringing you our Woman Crush segment, where we bring an elegant woman that has done well for herself. The next on our still is gonna be the guest for today. I know you'll be wondering who the guest for tonight is. So just stay close. Then the last but not the least on our sequence for tonight is the GGG, that is guest gossip and jest. So sit close and sit tight as we give you a beautiful journey on the segments. On our Woman Crush Corner today, I choose to profile this elegant woman. She's a home of beauty. She's a mother, a wife, a doctor. She's a renowned pharmacist. She's none other person than Professor Dora Akunyeli. She was born in the month of July 14, 1954 in Makurdi, Benue State to be precise. She was married to Professor Akunyeli and was blessed with 6 children and 3 grandchildren while she was still alive. Dorothy Akunyeli was the former information minister in Nigeria in the year 2008. Prior to that appointment, she was the Director General for National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control of Nigeria, where she served for 8 years. Woo! And again, she was a senior lecturer and a consultant pharmacology in the College of Medicine in the University of Nsukka. She was also Zone Secretary for Petroleum Special Trust Fund, Nigeria, where she served for 2 years. Dorothy Akunyeli has received both international and national awards, which include in pharmacology, Grassroots Campaign Award in International Service, and also in Human Rights Service. She is one of the highest number of persons that has received award in Nigeria, living and dead, which summarizes the total number of 930. Indeed! Whoa, I've never seen that. She is the first person. And also, on a sad note, Dr. Dorothy Akunyeli died on the 7th June 2014. Indeed, is a pity. Indeed, I really feel for her. But wherever she is, may her soul rest in gentle peace. On the struggle of cancer in India on the 7th June 2014. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. I know you women out there are wondering how come she's achieved this far. Honesty, integrity, and hard working as a woman that will push you to the top. Thank you, and let's go to the next segment. On the next segment, we shall be bringing you our guest for today. She is a woman rights activist, a strong lady that is passionate about girl child. So just stay back as we bring her to the studio. Okay, you're welcome back. Just like I told you earlier, I'll be bringing this admirable lady that has stand out. She's a, well, should I even use to qualify her? I don't know, let me just reserve my comment for the moment. She's the ambassador of the Female Student Association of Nigeria. She's Mom Silvia Sarki. You're welcome onto the show, Ma.
Thank you very much.
Let's get to meet you, Ma.
My name is Comrade. Okay, as she said, my name is Ambassador Comrade Sarki Silvia, the President, Association of Nigerian Female Students.
Okay.
And I'm an activist.
Whoa, that's a nice one. You know, I get this excitement when I see young women, young ladies per se, striving hard to see how they will become this good, this well, this meaningful and impactful into the society. Okay, Ma, let's say, what do you do for a living?
For now, as I said, I'm the President of the Association of Nigerian Female Students. I'm a product of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria.
Okay.
For now, I'm taking the leadership of being the president of Association of Nigerian Female Students to the greater height, to give the voice to the female student in the government and take their rightful place.
Mm.
So for now, I'm not doing a federal government job. I'm just doing a self-employed job from the students entirely to see that their voice be heard when and the given time it is.
All right. So, Ma, let's just look at that this way. What has been your inspirational force? What's that thing that keeps you going daily?
Yeah, first of all, before I'll say anything, I would like to tell you all what drove me to take this leadership as the president of Association of Nigerian Female Students. Because in the student unionism, the female students are left out of every practice, and that give me that drive to see that I move with full force, the spirit added,
Mm.
to see that I give the girls, the girl child, the voice.
Mm.
And that was how I took that position. And
Okay.
that has kept me moving because I feel we're being neglected. And because of that, it has given me more strength to see that the government needs to hear us, they need to give us attention, they need to listen to us, and they need to make everything right.
Mm.
And that has been the drive to it,
Oh.
to see that the voice of the girl child be heard.
Mm. You're doing well, I must confess.
Thank you
Okay,
very
Ma,
much.
what has been, I don't know, what has been your achievement thus far on this journey?
If I if I want to outline my achievement here, I think we're going to reach the next day.
You're free.
But I'm going to break it down
Okay.
to the main point. My achievement, and I'm so proud that I've achieved a lot within this short period of time, from February 20th last year to now. It's just moving accordingly because the spirit has always been there, the unionism spirit. I've been able to see that the girl child be given a voice at every level, from the local government, state level, federal government level, everywhere. Even in the institution, we try to see how we could create a website for all young ladies to have their own voice so that they will be heard through this act of rape that is happening in our institution. With my administration, I've tried my possible best to see that I fight against the act of rape. And at any possible time, I'm always doing that. And with the support of the government and fully the support of the Minister of Women Affairs, it has been easy for us that we are given a voice. And we are still moving, we're not stopping. The engine is still rolling, the energy is still there. That when given an opportunity, we're going to do more.
Wow.
So we are pleading for the federal government to see that they give us more strength, that's more energy to see that we move further. And that's why we plead for every state governor, wherever they are, every VC, provost, registrar, wherever they are, they should make sure they take the girls in their institution very, very serious, and a serious matter indeed.
Mm.
And every headmaster, principals, the girl child in the school are our priority. They are our job right now. We are the slaves and they are our masters, and we are here to serve them. So they need to give us the cooperation we need to see that we move further with our work.
You really deserve an accolade, I
you
must
very
say. Okay, how can one be part of this association? Do you have any criteria for a girl child?
It's simple. There's no monetary aspect. All you need to do, be a student, come out. Even if you're not a student, like what I'm trying to do right now is, we have a lot of young girls out there who do not have the opportunity to enroll themselves in school due to one reason or the other, but we're trying to still fetch them out to see how we could also give support to them so they join us back in school. Recently, just a few days ago, I was able to see how I can raise 20 orphans
No.
back to school girl child to see that they come back to school, because I believe in the dream of this girl child. I believe the girl child has the biggest role to play in my country, Nigeria. And that's why I'm fighting more about them. And to crown it all, remember, women are the bedrock of every curving nation.
Indeed.
So we need to take women serious. You need to take young girls, women and girls, the girl child entirely. They need to take us serious because we have a lot to deliver and we need the space to do that. And we need the cooperation of both me and you to move the country to the next level.
Okay, if you're just joining in, this is Women Cycled on Ataza TV. I'm here with my own guest, none other person than Ambassador Silvia Sarki. Okay, Ma, I just want to ask you this funny question, but it really makes sense. Are you married or still single?
I'm not married.
Aww.
I'm still single.
For real? Okay, sometimes like women often say that after they get married, there is no life for them. They turn to be a housewife, become anything. They think less of themselves. So, will this your dream end up after married, or you keep on striving to see what you become in life? So, talk about that.
The world is changing. Things are changing. Characters are changing. Everything is moving, it's rolling. And that's to tell you that the generation where women keep quiet is gone. The generation where women don't talk for the right is gone. And I believe to the right man out there who is watching me, he knows me very well and he knows what I'm capable of doing. He knows what I'm doing. And I believe for a good man that listens to people like us, he will always be proud to have a wife like me, because he should be ready to support me in getting the right back for the women. So my dream is not going to stop here. Never. It's going to move because I'm going to have the perfect man to support me in this movement.
It's a prayer, and
That
I
is
said
my
amen
wish.
to that.
Thank you.
Okay, Ma, before we wrap up the segments, how were you able to get into this position? I don't know.
Yeah. First of all, it is just by the grace of God
Indeed.
that I got to this position and I've reached this stage. It was not easy. I passed through a lot of student juniorism to get to this position. And that's why I don't want to let people who have supported me from the beginning, I don't want to let them down. And that's why I keep working very hard, morning and night, not to give them any hope of disappointment. And that's why I keep all my activities moving step by step. And crown it all, I want to thank the whole Nigerian female student out there for supporting me as the president. And thank you for all the encouragement you've been giving me. Without you, I'll not be here. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just feeling like Steve, I should go and context for this position, being the president of Nigerian Female. So should you say, do you need a qualification or is it the certificate? Let me know.
Yeah, for this position, it's not more of a qualification or a certificate. You have to be a student, and more especially a final year student who is rolling out.
All right.
So you have enough time to roll around all institutions to see that you solve each of their problems. What again you need to know with this
Okay,
position?
let me just break you in there. You said to solve the problems. Okay, what are those problems were you able to solve when you went around the institutions?
Yes, we have. I would not be calling some institutions names,
No problem.
but we have tried to see how there are some institutions you go, they don't have full security for the female hostels.
Okay.
We try to provide that. Even during the pandemic, we try to see how we could get some food items to the female students in their hostels. From all the 36 states, we're trying to see how we could transport food down to them to motivate them to finish their exams and project. So we've done a lot. Even in the act of rape, we've made sure that we've given all head of schools a strict warning that any woman who is being sexually abused in their institution under them is a serious offense, and we're not going to take it funny. So a lot of things that if you even check now, you see that the female folks are beginning to come out.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing everything. It's because they've seen that there's a road and the road is clear. And now our voice is being heard. So people like us are there to make that happen. To get to the stage that they will have a solution. So nobody's coming out to say, I'm going to say this, but I know it's not going to work. No, you're going to say this and it's going to work.
Okay. Before we wrap up the show on this segment, you meant to talk about the rape issue. How could one get in contact to you guys if you're faced with that challenge?
Yes, as I told you earlier, we're working on a website. Once the website is launched, we'll get across to you that you can go in, fix your database, tell us where and how it happened, who and who, how many. But if you don't want us to see your face, there's no problem. Just give us the right information so we can come track the event and see how we can get result out of it.
And that is a swearing time, me having you here. I hope when next time we knocked on you, you really avail yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ma. You're
Thank you
most
very much.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
That's how we wrap up the segments. Join us on our GG segments. I know you will learn one or two from our guest today, Silvia. We know you'll join us same session, same time next week. Okay, let's go straight ahead to our GG segments. This is the part I love so much because I love to gossip. Yes, I gossip for money, not just any other gossip. Okay, on our today gossip menu, I came across this piece on the social media which talks about breastfeeding. Yes, I'm talking about the woman's breast. I've seen so many celebrities that have argued that they can breastfeed their child for complete 6 months. Then scared of the breast will go sagging. Yes, as a mother, if you've enjoyed that from our parents, then definitely it's equally advised for you to do that to your children because it helps them to grow their immune system, for them to get this proper vitamin. Yes, exclusive breastfeeding is well advisable. I have seen so many women that has breastfeed their baby and still the breast can stand on. Yes, you just have to maintain yourself, get the proper bra, the push-up bra things, and you get yourself going. Yes, that is how much you can take on our GG gossip and jest. I know you enjoy this segment, and I know you will join us same time, same station on Women's Cycles on Ataza TV. Do us well to subscribe on our social media handles. Thank you, join us same time. Good night.